There's a great and maybe an unexpected example of how one of our experiential strategies had direct impact on revenue. It was really the shift for us and our clients to think about experiential differently. So we were doing the opening of the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. We were an AOR for them, both pre-opening and post-opening. And before the property opened, we did very traditional experiential stuff. We did high-impact brand activations in key feeder markets, driving awareness, buzz, building a database that didn't exist. They were brand new at the time. And we also managed their legendary grand opening event that helped establish the brand's positioning right out the gate. But after about a year of being open, a new challenge emerged. The rooms were sold out. You couldn't get a reservation. You couldn't get into the nightclub. But if you went through the actual casino, it was sometimes like a desert. There was, the floor was often empty. This didn't make the ownership, which was at the time Deutsche Bank, happy. So the client side, the client team, the CMO and all the marketing team threw up a jump ball. And All Terrain came back with a campaign that may have seemed unexpected from an experiential agency, but at its core, it was all about the power of experience. And the campaign was driven by an insight that visitors to Vegas, when they're on their way there, they have two things pre-planned. But once they're on the ground, they will engage in about 7 unique experiences. So we wanted to figure out how to impact casino traffic. And in doing so, we needed to find that intersection between the time they left and before the time the guest was on the ground in the noisiest place in the world. And so using that insight, we found a way to engage with audiences that were coming to Vegas in flight. It was a white space that didn't exist. So long story short, and after many, many complicated conversations with airlines, we nestled in with United. And on every flight coming out of a hub and flying directly to Vegas, consumers on those flights were gifted a pack of really cool cards, bespoke, a very good premium. Inside were offers and things that people would keep even if they didn't want the offers. So mints, phone wallets, etc. Long story long is the fact that we created this campaign. We call it the Cosmopolitan in-flight experience. And it was wildly successful. In the first 6 months, we had we gifted 600,000 people promotional items from the Cosmopolitan. We saw 70,000 people come to property within the first 6 to 8 weeks. And more so, we were able to track the ROI because once they went to the property, because they had great offers like, free drinks, free buffet, but a majority of the offers were gaming related. So now we can track from the time the consumer gets the package inside the flight to the time they show up on property, sign up for their loyalty program, and we can track spend throughout. The campaign paid for itself within the first 6 months. It was the highest performing out-of-home campaign that existed on behalf of Cosmopolitan throughout the company's first 3 to 4 years. And it changed the perception of where experience and experiential marketing can take place. We also invented a new media channel on board United that didn't exist. So I think, for us, that was a pivotal moment where you think about traditional experiential marketing as being IRL, and this was definitely IRL, and the flight attendants were our influencers in this situation, or they were our advocates or brand ambassadors. And it wound up really being a case study that won tons of awards. It was disruptive, it was breakthrough, but it also positioned experiential in a totally different light.